Hello, welcome to IamWoke. I'm your host, Emelina. Today we're going to be going through a collective Akashic Records reading and Pleiadian starseed message channel for the solar eclipse on October 25th. Dear ones, it is with great haste that we continue to deliver these messages to you, for you are all receiving many light codes and downloads at this time as you are actively working towards your own individual enlightenment and ascension paths. It is of utmost importance for us to describe the level of the ascension that will be taking process through this series of monumental events that are to come in the coming awakening of the mass collective that you are all now experiencing, as many people are beginning to realize that they are more than this physical form, and that is creating a ripple effect in the consciousness that is moving many of you into greater states of awakening people that didn't know that they were previously in a state of awakening that are now awakening, and it is causing a lot of chaos and a ripple of static in the energetic waves that many of you are beginning to feel and find ways to ground within yourself, dear ones. Do not mistake this chaos for a high level of uncertainty, because it is certain that things are working for you. It is certain that this timeline is one of mass ascension. And for you to know that that certainty is the organization, that the energy is to be organized through each and every one of you. This is not a time nor place to engage in any level of fear, dear ones. Chaos does not need to trigger uncertainty, but chaos can trigger the organization in yourself as you realize you are partially separate. You are not completely separate as in the entities that are completely of a particle separation, but you are separate in the way that you have your little ecosystem of reality, and then there is the larger ecosystem and reality environment that you live within, dear ones. Now, if there is more chaos in the external world, it does not necessarily reflect chaos in the internal world, though it could, but in this situation, we are saying that this is normal for this time and place, dimensional reality, plane of existence, for you to understand that it is more about you realizing that for it to be externalized from you, it is not within you. And that is a key form of ascension for all of you. Are going to be realizing that you are grounding the energies to feel still, to feel like you can bow and move back and forth, to sail the waves of creation that are moving through the collective consciousness at this time, dear ones. You are organized. You are not chaotic. The chaos can live outside of you, and you can be the stillness in the flame of creation while all those move around you. And this is a great many lesson for many of you who have become accustomed to chasing your dreams and desires, to chasing the realities you most prefer. And at this time, there is no more chasing available for you. For if you were to step forward and chase, you will be caught up in the midst of the chaos, and you will be swept up in the collective forms, collective energies, and no longer have a say or attunement to your own frequency, because you'll be in the mass collective frequency that has much weight at this time. So if you do value, which we know you do, your own creative power, you will stay centered, stay in the place of stillness, and watch the chaos around you. Watch and observe without attachment nor deliberate disgust as things around you crumble and fall away, as people around you, as they are beginning to wake up, they will become very uncomfortable, and for you to realize that that discomfort is not yours to take on, dear ones. Many of you are tremendously empathetic and would rather feel uncomfortable yourselves than the people around you feel uncomfortable near you, and that is about to change as well. Do not fight it, for it's not something you'll appreciate later on. We are telling you to remain, to be the eye of the storm. As each of you is an eye of a storm, you let the storm pass around you. It changes the crystal grid frequencies to teach those around you that they can also be the eye of the storm, and that the storm does not have to be within them. It can be external, and in the process of the observance, you can learn to accept and be fully present with the current reality, whatever that may be, understanding that that current reality in your environment and ecosystem does not have to change your personal reality. It does not have to change your personal place of existence. your place to which you create your external world can be different from the chaos of the external world. And all things are true. You can feel all frequencies at one time and still honor the fact that you are the most creative power in your own universe. You have more a say than each and every one of you even knows. And from this creative power, we would implore you to decide that things can be easy, to decide that things can be messy around you, and you do not need to be in a state of chaos in order to resonate with those around you. You can encourage them to find you through your own stillness. You'll never have to avidly reach out from this place to say, look, I am still, come be with me. They will realize in their own little vortexes and their own little tornadoes the chaos that surrounds them, and then they'll see you as a beacon of stillness, and they'll say, they seem to have something I don't. They seem to have it right. And they'll be naturally attracted in towards you. Many of your friendships, relationships, realities, families will come towards you, realizing that you have the stillness they seek, realizing that you are completely unaffected by any level of chatter around you, and you are still maintaining your own personal grid. Your own personal crystalline grid within the grid itself is your own personal vortex of creation that has more power and say than the collective on you. Should you just maintain your personal power, maintain your ability to stay in a neutral response system, to remain in balance is to have all the control in the world. You're in a place of rapid ascension, dear ones. It will not slow down. There is a quickening, a fast step. The more in balance you can remain, the more presence you have, the more stillness you will create. You will magnetically attract all that you need, because many will be seeking that stillness. They'll be seeking the understanding of how is that person happy, balanced, relaxed, in a place of bliss, when the world is so at not ease, dis-ease. These chaotic circumstances have been pre-planned. They are a predefined contract, dear ones, with the collective. It is important for you to realize that this is a larger overarching contract, and that you do not have to play within the contract but have your own internal. But it is important for higher levels of ascension for humanity that these contracts are lived out and progressively pursued through the collective, so that everyone can have the same opportunity and discernment and balance in creating a life that they prefer, which is not always roses and unicorns and rainbows. Much of the awakening process is a disruption. So for you to remain in your own awakening ascension power and ascend at this time, we encourage you to isolate yourself within your frequency, not to isolate from everything around you, but to know that you are in control of your frequency and no one can touch it, move it, or change it but you. So if you decide that you are a magnetic creator, an attractor, a place of stillness and balance, a place where your nervous system is relaxed, then that is the case, the reality that you will live in this time period. And that would be the highest potential reality for those of you that are watching this channeled material. We'd like to encourage you to step out and remain in your own personal balance, to be enlightened and be the beacon of hope and light that other people see. It is not about you changing them or teaching them. It is about you emanating yourself in a relaxed, balanced state, realizing that you are in control of everything that you are and that everything must meet you in a place of bliss, because that is all you are available for. At this time, we believe this transmission is complete. We'd like to see you, dear ones, in your state of balance. We are maintaining our alignment with you to help you. You are not solely responsible should you decide to reach out to forms and collectives such as ourselves, or reach out to your higher self or higher benevolent guides. This would be very easy, for they will help you to align to your own personal higher frequencies so that you can maintain your higher frequencies in your grounded human state, dear ones. Also, as a note, important to remember that the foods that you consume and eat will give you, either enable or disable, your own personal ability to maintain your highest levels of frequencies. We do recommend more vegetables, dear ones, more greens, more blue fruits such as blueberries and berries in general, for you to remain in your power with the controlling the oxidative states, helping your body to balance so that you can maintain more frequency and amplitude. Many blessings, dear ones. Feel the waves move around you, not through you. Many of you are in stillness in your level of surfing ability through the collective waves. Don't let them affect you, just see them move past you. As if you are seeing a car run much faster by you, it's outside of you, it's another car on the road. That's kind of a similar scenario. Like, you are maintaining your speed, you are doing what you need to do. Other people can do things that are safe, unsafe, move faster, go slower. It doesn't change you. You are the center of your world. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you loved it, please remember to go give it a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you in the comments what themes are coming up for you guys. This has been a really powerful month so far. October's been a little nuts. So I'd love to hear what's going on with you guys. I will actually drop some additional channeling material in the comments. If you'd like or need any insight, just drop a comment below and I'll come in and touch base. Remember to subscribe, tap that bell for notifications so you don't miss any future energy updates. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Feel free to let me know what's going on in the comments. Anything that you are also like kind of challenged with or want help with, because I'm looking for new ideas, for new videos. I want to be producing a lot more here on YouTube. So really looking forward to that. Have a beautiful eclipse, and we're jumping into eclipse season. So of course I'm going to give you guys more updates, but I will see you again soon.